For a nation on the threshold of industrial and infrastructural supremacy, greater availability and accessibility of electricity will be necessary to power success stories of an energized, inspired India. Today, as corporations like NTPC, Power Grid, Reliance, Tata, L&T, ABB, EIL, Maruti, Honda, BHEL, as well as industries, infrastructure companies and EPC contractors implement that dynamic vision for India, there is one associate they trust to bring power to life. All Gemscab cables are manufactured at the company's sprawling state-of-the-art ISO 9001-2000 certified plants at Bhiwadi and Pathredi in Rajasthan, India. The plant's top-of-the-line test laboratory carries out all routine, acceptance, type, physical and special tests as per norms laid down by IS, BS and IEC. As a result of such single-minded dedication, Gemscab is today a trusted and top-of-the-mind supplier of cables to various key sectors including power, paper, sugar, cement, textiles, housing, automobile, pharmaceutical, infocom, food and beverages, ferrous and non-ferrous metals, petrochemicals, chemicals and infrastructure. Gemscab has now commissioned state-of-the-art HT cable manufacturing plant at Pathredi, Rajasthan. The CCV line has been imported from Germany. To have integrated HT manufacturing facility, Gemscab has also installed stranding machines, drum twister and extruders at the Pathredi unit. All testing equipments, that is PD test, type test and routine test equipments are in place, along with backup power from DG set and UPS. The company constantly strives to provide customers with the products they want, at the time they want, where they want, delivering highest quality at appropriate prices. Gemscab manufactures a wide range of LT and HT power cables, control cables, mining cables, flexible wires and instrumentation cables in single core, multi-core, unarmored and armored variants. All Gemscab cables begin their life cycle as EC grade rods of aluminium and copper of 9.5 mm and 8 mm diameter, procured from reputed manufacturers like Nalco, Hindalco, Balco, Birla and Sterlite Copper. Pre-process inspection of raw material and rigorous in-process quality control checks at every stage of the manufacturing process is carried out by qualified technicians and engineers to ensure the highest degree of accuracy and quality. These aluminium and copper rods are drawn to required diameter by 5 fully automatic continuous wire drawing machines, 6 stranding machines of 7, 19 and 37 bobbin capacities manufacture conductor sizes ranging from 50 square mm to 150 square mm. Imported and exclusive, Gemscab's new 61 bobbin high-speed stranding machine with batch loading, constant wire tension and auto wire brake stop can manufacture conductors up to 1000 square millimeter size in a single pass. Gemscab uses extruders of different capacities ranging from 60 mm to 150 mm, equipped with hopper loader and dryer for insulating its cables with polyvinyl chloride and cross-linked polyethylene, while online spark testers on all extruders monitor the process for faults in the insulation. In case of Gemscab HT XLPE cables, 3 extruders in a W formation simultaneously apply the 3 layers of polymeric insulation on in a process called the triple extrusion. The first layer is a semiconducting compound applied over the conductor, followed by the XLPE insulation. A final semiconducting layer is applied over the XLPE insulation for added protection. This crosshead is specially designed to feed 3 compounds from 3 extruders at one point, described as single point triple extrusion. This extrusion method ensures that the conductor screen and insulation are processed in a single operation to achieve uniform and homogeneous bonding of interfaces. Thereafter, the extruded core enters and passes through vulcanizing line known as CCV line. continuous catenary vulcanizing, and the XLPE insulated core is cured in the process. In CCV line, inert atmosphere is maintained by the nitrogen gas, which is at high pressure and high temperature. This process is popularly known as single point triple extrusion (CDCC), completely dry cured and cooled curing process. Triple extrusion and CDCC process ensure contamination-free cores. All three layers are bonded and core has least eccentricity and ovality. To control the manufacturing process, the line has been provided with many sophisticated instruments and servo controls, all monitored by the computer, consisting of systems like X-ray non-touch sensor of Sicora make for the thickness and dimensional control. After copper taping, cores are loaded color-wise in the drum twisting machine, along with suitable fillers for laying up of cables on the take-up drum. Inner sheath is applied over the laid-up cores. After rewinding, the insulated cores are loaded color-wise in the laying-up machine for LT cables. Control cables are laid up in two machines of 7 bobbin capacity and 2 drum twisters, including a high-speed one for smaller-sized power cables. In this process, all cores are combined into a single lot and carefully sheathed by the machine's taping head for PVC tape inner sheath and on extruder for extruded inner sheath. For the mechanical protection of both single and multi-core cables and to carry short-circuit current, the cables are armored with galvanized steel wires and steel strips in 7 armoring machines of different sizes, ranging from 24 bobbin to 72 bobbin capacity. Extruders are then used for extruding a coat of PVC compound over the armor in case of armored cables, and laid-up core in case of unarmored cables, as well as over the insulation in case of single-core unarmored cables. When ready, all Gemscab cables are marked for brand name, cable type, cable size, voltage grade, year of manufacture, and length at every meter by embossing and laser printing before being sent for type and routine testing. Gemscab cables are subjected to a series of stringent post-production tests, starting with a high voltage test, the conductor resistance test, the high voltage or water immersion test. Thereafter, the cables are tested to check resistance of the armor. Armoring wires and strips are tested for the requisite mass of zinc coating on the steel. The armoring wires and strips are tested for uniformity of zinc coating. Physical tests are then carried out to ensure requisite tensile strength and elongation properties of the insulation sheath to withstand stresses and strains. This is followed by loss of mass test that confirms the lifespan of insulation and sheathing material by aging the conductors in an air oven, whereas the hot deformation test checks the thermoplastic material for sufficient resistance to heat. The heat shock test checks the resistance of insulating material to thermal changes. Other critical tests include the shrinkage test and the thermal stability test. Numerous special tests are also carried out on FR and FRLS cables. These include the oxygen and temperature index test, the smoke density test, the acid gas generation test, self-extinguishing capability test, the flame retardant or Swedish chimney test, and the flammability test to check the cable's flame propagation properties. All Gemscab products are tested for quality and type certification at independent test laboratories like CPRI and ERDA, with satisfactory performance reports, approvals, and a client list that includes some of the leading and most respectable names in both the public and private sector. Gemscab has successfully made the right connection with the exacting needs of different clients. The company possesses valid vendor registration certificates and performance reports from prestigious customers and consultants. Gemscab cables will be there, committed to create the right connection between energy and excellence, between inspiration and application, and between evolution and revolution. Gemscab cables, the right connection for life.